Hello and welcome to the Powerboost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme Simplify and Simply Fly. Simplify and Simply Fly. When we simplify ourselves, we are able to simply fly above the problems that we experience. It's like any problem that we experience as a result of convoluted thinking. And convoluted thinking is a result of complicating the thinking. The more I simplify the self, the more I stay in that simplified state of being, I'm able to easily be myself. I'm able to be light. And when I am light, I can easily fly. That's why simplification leads to reduction in weight. All the waste, if we think, is nothing but de-simplified or complicated thinking. The more I think of the self in terms of the character, the insecurities, and the uncertainties around it, the more weight then my thinking carries, and it becomes heavy. And then the soul cannot fly. And the more I just experience the self as a tiny being of light, a spiritual being, and the more I see everyone else as spiritual beings, and I realize that we're all spiritual friends, we are playing our roles here on this stage, we all belong to the divine. Just this is the simple truth. The truth is always very simple. And when I ground my mind and intellect in this truth, in this reality, then the mind feels extremely light. And nothing that happens in the external world can bother me. Because my truth, my identity is safe, is secure. No one can harm me. I feel everything to be blameless, harmless, and that allows me to feel content inside. I don't judge, I don't compare, I don't compete. But rather, there is a feeling of unconditional love, unconditional respect, and good wishes for each and every soul. And so, if we just look at the process of simplification, it just essentially has two steps. The first step is to identify the essential, and the second step is to eliminate the rest. And through meditation and spiritual wisdom, the first step, identify the essential. I realize that the essential is the being. The character is secondary. The being is the primary. The health of the being is of utmost importance. And so when I prioritize that, so I've identified the essential, then I can easily eliminate everything else. And just this whole process takes a second. And that's why it's like meditation is the journey of a second. In a second, I identify the essential, I, the being, the eternal energy, immortal energy, and everyone else, everything else is secondary. I can just pause the story, allow myself to be this eternal being. And then I feel light, and then I can fly above this pull of the gravity of body consciousness to my reality as a soul. So let us experience for a few minutes simplify and simply fly. As we sit relaxed, comfortable, we realize that life is simple. Our minds are simple. It's very simple. The moment I realize the truth, I am a soul, an eternal being of light. And I am here in this physical world, in this physical costume, to play my part, to enact my role. And this physical body, the instrument, has been gifted to me to express myself. I take a moment to disconnect from everything else, all the roles, all the labels, to the truth inside that we are all spiritual beings. We're all spiritual friends on this journey of life. We go beyond, we stay beyond in our home of light. This is where we souls live, in our silent dimension. This is where we belong. It is very simple to be here in my home with my eternal family, in the presence of the divine. There are no complications of the real world here. The real world feels very, very far, far away, in another dimension. Here in the soul world, all of us souls are extremely peaceful, extremely sweet, extremely loving, and worthy of respect. All the souls are noble and children of the divine. The divine loves every soul unconditionally. I experience the presence of the divine, and I'm grounded in this realm of truth. I feel light. I feel easy, comfortable. There's nothing that I need from the physical dimension down below. I'm here with the divine. My thoughts, my feelings, my attention naturally resting on the divine. I cherish the beautiful relationship that I have with the divine. The unconditional love that the divine has for me. I can feel it and I experience it. Love allows me to naturally emerge my eternal reality. Here there is no name or not even a trace of the world of the body. It's just I am in natural remembrance of the one in my home of light. And from a distance, I see the physical dimension, the story world, and as I gently return back, return back from my home onto the playground, I feel completely refreshed. The staying in this truth is to be simple. I don't contaminate it by overthinking about the story world. And by simplifying my reality to experience the truth allows me to be light, easy, and to fly whilst playing my role on the stage of life. I naturally simplify and simply fly. Om Shanti. Thank you.